This is the Unsweetened Truth with Kristen and Pucci, where we talk about everything but don't sugarcoat anything. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. On today's episode, I have a dear friend, Jessica Tilley.
Hello.
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 Jess and I have known each other for many years now.
6, maybe?
Feels like way longer than that.
I know. It's like
many years, and we say
whole
6.
lifetime.
It feels like it's been 20.
It literally has been.
A lot's happened. Lots happened in the last 6 years. We went through our 20s together.
Yes,
so
we did. And 30s.
And our 30s. So yeah, it's a lot. But so yeah, Jess and I are really, really good friends, and she's on the podcast today. Jess, do you just want to introduce yourself, tell everybody what you do, who you are, what you love?
Sure. So my name, like you said, is Jess. I work at my dad's architecture firm, TKS Architects. I started off there as office administrator and kind of have become very invaluable, that I have become an umbrella almost, that I do office administrator, I do financial stuff, I also do interior design as well. I went back to school for interior design and I got my master's in that. So I do a lot of different things, wear a lot of different hats throughout the day. Yeah.
So she runs that place.
I
over
run
there.
it.
She runs it. Listen up, Doug.
Listen, Dad.
She runs it all. But yeah, so like I said, Jess and I have known each other for a long time. But on today's podcast, you know, we're just going to have some fun because her and I both need it.
Yeah.
And we are going to be calling this podcast episode Unsweetened and Unhinged. Yes. So let's get started. Yay. All right. We are going to, let me get this over here. For anyone watching this.
It's not sponsored.
YouTube, I mean,
it
could be.
It could be. We should be.
How do you say this, Carol? La Marca?
La Marca.
La Marca.
Prosecco.
Prosecco. For anybody who is watching on YouTube, they can see what we're doing. But any of those that are listening to the podcast on Spotify, we are currently opening a bottle of champagne. I can't do this.
I'll
Help
do
me.
it.
My nails are too long. But Jess was a wonderful podcast guest. She's texting me today going, hey, I'm going to bring some champagne. We're going to hang out. We've got subs on the way, guys. We are doing an evening podcast tonight.
I mean, minus the mics and the video, this is pretty much like a very typical hangout of ours.
Correct. With our Switch.
I'll do this, and then I'll hand it back to you. Yes, Nintendo Switch. Again, not sponsored, but we should be.
I hate a champagne bottle.
Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just don't angle it at me.
I got it.
Just don't angle it at me. And and here's the thing. If it does its little thing,
it won't.
But if it does, just
keep doing it. Like, shake it up at the camera.
Just honestly, if you're going to put it on that much of the rug, just destroy the rug at that point. Just
all right, you ready?
Ready.
We're doing Unhinged.
Okay, we did it. Here's the deal, guys. So there's something about a champagne bottle. Thank you, honey. Mm-hmm. There's something about a champagne bottle that just, I've had some experiences with it, so we're good.
Oh, she foamy. Is it
ASMR.
Oh my God, we could do an ASMR podcast. How does that sound?
That is a big glass of champagne. So we're going to have some fun. All right, here we go. We need to start doing some.
I was going to say, we should have
videos.
We should have done ASMR.
Wait, Carol, seriously though?
I do it.
Carol, I'll trade with you. Here you go, babe.
I don't have...
Seriously though, we should do ASMR with clients. I think that would be so funny.
I would definitely do it. I would love to do it. Carol was like, no, no more.
Hold on.
Oh, see, she has the nails. I don't.
So I'm getting my nails done tomorrow.
What color?
I think I'm gonna get like a brown. But here's the thing. She goes, "You want me to trim?" This time I think I'm gonna say no.
Yeah.
I think I'll get the claws back.
Get those claws. Also, do you want to hear something that I heard about the foam? How do you make it go away?
Is it the oil in your nose?
Yes, it is.
You didn't learn that in college?
I did.
Okay.
I did. That's
you were carrying that through.
Yes.
That was college education.
It's college education
Understood.
for all the people out there that do not know that.
Yeah. Why don't you tell everyone? Because I cut you
use
off.
the
Go.
oil on your nose and you stick it on top of the foam, which sounds disgusting.
Because it is.
But
we did it in college basements, and there's worse things that we did, right? Like you drank, you dipped.
Jungle juice.
Correct. Like
who knows what was in that, honestly.
Really, if you do not have a Rubbermaid container that you dip your anything but cups into the jungle juice.
Foul.
Did you go to college? Did you really go to college?
Did you go to college?
I don't think so.
If it wasn't in a seedy basement somewhere where the floor seedy, like
what's a seedy basement?
like creepy, seedy.
Ew, what a word.
Yeah.
You guys and your vocabulary.
But if you didn't have the floor sticking to your did you really go to college?
True. And it was like it was either a dirt floor or
Yes.
like a cement floor.
The basements.
Yes. And
like,
it was like really low.
And I'm
rafters.
picturing also like if they had carpet, it was like a gross carpet because all
There was
the gear,
carpets in the basement.
Oh, yeah.
You could have grown
Foul.
the bacteria. Could you imagine? Ah, well, cheers, ladies.
Cheers.
This is our first episode that we're cheersy, girl.
Cheers. I'll clink from here. Cheers.
On the road. All right.
Cheers to you, Carolyn.
Love. All right.
Starting out strong. Unhinged.
I don't have anything to wipe myself.
Here, you can use me. And that's friendship.
And that's all right. So Jess, why don't you tell everyone what our fun episode today, that idea you came up with.
So I just thought we could do, Kristen and I had, whenever this was big on TikTok, we would always do they're a 10, but, and we would do like men and women, like for friends, like friendship ones.
Yeah, like she's a bad friend, so she's, didn't get a bad rating. Or something.
Yeah. So, and I thought that'd be fun to do on here. That's something we like to do on our time. And I also have some questions if we run out of this too, like some little get to know each other questions.
Why don't we start with the get
Do you
want
to
do
do those?
Yeah, let's start with those.
Sure.
We love a board game. There's something about our girlfriend group, and not even just like when we open it up to other people. We love a board game.
Love a board game night.
Love a board game. I think it's because we're all witty.
I would agree with that.
Do you know what I mean? We have a very witty friend group.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're very fun, but we're smart girlies.
We are.
So we love a board game. Go
All
ahead,
right.
Jess.
Okay,
begin.
let's go. If you can instantly become an expert in anything, what would you want to be an expert in?
I know this is like very on brand for me, but I would think like knowing a remedy for like anything.
Mm-hmm. That's very you.
She's on top of the washing machine. Remy. Yep, that's great. I would say, yeah, like if I could know a remedy for any like ailment or whatever, and like I just had it in my brain, I would think that would be really, really cool.
That'd be very helpful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's like boring, but
No, I don't think so. I think that's very outside the box.
yeah, I could help people. What about you?
I feel like there's a lot of good ones out there. Oh, you know what?
What?
I would be an expert gamer.
I thought you were gonna say
You did, definitely.
I did. I was like, she would know all the cheats
Well, that
for
and
like the games that you play.
I could monetize it, and I could be because I mean, people make a career out of it.
What is it? Twitch?
Twitch, they
Is that
do.
still a thing?
It is still a thing. They do YouTube. But like I could, make a whole career out of it. So I think
love
that'd be really interesting.
I love it.
Being really, really good at games, that'd be really cool.
It would be helpful. You'd also make money.
Yes.
I didn't even think about that, but I could make money off mine too.
Yeah, you could.
Love.
Absolutely.
Great question.
If you could be guaranteed one thing in life besides money, what would it be? I know mine already.
I think safety.
Yeah, I was gonna say like security,
Yeah, safety.
stability.
Like I can't even imagine what it would be like to not have to worry about your safety in like any capacity.
Yep.
But at the same time, you probably would be really obnoxious.
Yeah.
Like, you'd probably do a bunch of, like, really outlandish stuff because there would never be, like,
You'd be
consequence.
Whatever.
You know what I mean? But safety, I think, would be really great. I think as a female, it would just, like, take such a mental load off of your brain.
Yeah. And I definitely think, like, security or stability, just being guaranteed. Yeah, like you said, safety. Just,
yeah.
I think, yeah.
I'm going to be good. Look at her. Working hard. She's so funny.
She is so funny.
Like, what a dog. All right, what else you got?
All right. What normal superpower would you have? So I'm guessing they mean like everyday things that you could
normal superpower?
Yeah.
I went like, so I can't pick like something from like Marvel.
No, actually, you know what?
Am I allowed?
Let's do
anything.
What superpower?
Any superpower that you have.
Yeah.
So the superpower that I've always loved that I thought was so fascinating was what was the lady's name in X-Men that could become anybody? She was blue and spiky.
Oh, Mystique.
Yes.
Oh,
her.
Yes.
I think that being able to do that, like,
yes. I know. I thought about
someone
that
else,
too.
I just think would be really, really helpful. Like, think of all the places you could get into or the things that you could do if you could just like embody another person.
I know.
And what did she do? She killed them, right? She killed them and then she became them? Or could she just
No,
like,
I think
touch
she could
them
just she
could
could
do
just
it.
look at them and do it.
Even better.
I know.
Even easier. Just a little glance, boom, now I'm you.
See, and I would be malicious with it. Like, you did me wrong. Here, I'm gonna be.
Now I'm gonna be you. Oh wow!
I'm gonna ruin your life.
You're conniving with
Here's
it.
the thing: is I know I would be a villain.
You would.
I would love being a villain.
I think being a villain would be fun because like we spent so much time trying to be good.
Yes.
Let's just be bad.
Let's be bad.
Let's be so bad.
And
that
I
would
think,
be fun.
yeah, I mean, because even with when we talk about like Hogwarts houses and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a Slytherin, and I know that Slytherin's considered to be like the bad house, which I think is stupid.
Slytherin had some great characters.
Exactly, but yeah, I would love to be a villain in that way. But
what would you do?
I think I would want like telekinesis type powers where I could do stuff with my mind, like I could control a person,
Sure,
or I don't know, make something
that guy
come
that could
towards
control
me.
metal.
Magneto, yes.
Yeah. I'm clearly an X-Men person, but yeah, my brothers and my dad loved X-Men.
Yeah, well,
but
I think
how
they
he
have
could just like control things.
Yeah, they have cooler powers, I think,
Yeah.
than a lot of like the Marvel characters.
That would
I mean,
be
they are
very
Marvel,
cool.
but yeah,
That would be a cool. Yeah,
because then
He'd
he
be
can
like,
also
I don't want
fly.
to get up.
He also flies too.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
yeah, he does a lot of good stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, that would be
and
fun.
bad stuff,
And bad
which
stuff.
we like.
Good and bad stuff.
So
Rough.
yeah, if you were a baseball player, what song would you choose as you walked up to bat?
That is a great question. My first thought would be who we went to see in concert. I would do Def Leppard, Pour Some Sugar on Me.
Oh, that's
just the
good
beginning,
one.
just the beginning, like 10 seconds.
Yes.
Like that. Step inside, walk this way, you and me, babe. Hey, hey. And then it's like,
That's a good one.
Wouldn't that be good?
Yes.
Just that beginning part, and then like, I'm up to that. I'm ready to go. No music. We're not getting into, you know what I mean? We're not getting into the other stuff.
Yeah, I would do, because honestly, I've actually thought about this before.
Okay, I'm ready.
I would do Supermassive Black Hole by Muse.
What is that song? Supermassive Black. Play it.
Okay.
We got to hear it. I'm gonna play mine too.
I just think
so that everyone can vote.
And
they
and
should vote.
this is like a
We're not
Twilight girlies thing because
we're
that
doing
is
it.
in the baseball scene for Twilight.
Great. I think that's a great song. That is giving like, it's a little spy-y. It's a little mysterious.
Wouldn't that just amp you up?
It would.
Like, heck yeah.
Yeah, that would be good. That would be very, very good. Yeah, Carol said we're not allowed to play our songs because we will get kicked off. We did not get their approval. Thank you, Carol. Always watching out.
Yes, but
All
we
right.
named the one, so if you don't know them, just look them up.
One more, and then we're switching to our board game.
Oh, okay.
Pick a good one.
This one would be a funny one. Someone gets a text message from you, and for whatever reason, they're not sure it's actually you. They're worried someone stole your phone. What could they ask to make sure it's actually you?
The way that we actually do this as
I
girlfriends,
know we
though,
do.
like when
Definitely
someone,
have.
like when we've Carol, you've done this with me before. Yeah. Yeah. Like I'd say like when you have a bunch of girlfriends, right? And like people go on dates or like wherever, they're meeting a stranger. So when someone would text you and be like, "Oh, date went great." You'd be like, "How do I know that this is you? Tell me something only I would know." And those responses are funny. Okay, so I have to tell you something that would verify that you know that it's me.
Yes.
Rompe. Rompe. I would just say rompe.
Oh, what would I say?
There's so much I can say. I'm going to give a few answers.
I was going to say.
We're just going to alternate. Yeah. Rompe for sure. We love that song. That was from like an Uber. Like
we went out. Was that our first Galentine's Day?
Was our first
I think it was.
We are the matriarchs of our Galentine's Day group. And we started that years ago. And we took each other out for Valentine's Day as gals.
Yeah.
And we had a blast.
We did.
And all the couples around us were literally like,
We
the girls wanted to come hang out with. Yeah, we had a really good time. But rompe. We
were listening to it on the way back.
Yeah,
in the
we had
Uber.
a great Uber driver. She was
Bumpin'.
a blast. Yeah, bumping. So yeah, that's what I would tell you.
Oh, what would I say? Oh no. Oh my goodness. I feel like my mind is blank today.
Should you not be drinking, or do you need to drink more?
Maybe
Yeah, drink more. 3-second chug. Oh, there we go.
we just finished that one.
Great. I would say, oh my gosh, I have so many.
That's what I mean, is that there's so much.
So many. I don't think I can say them out loud.
I know.
I think that would be cool.
Because I have some, but I'm like, I can't say that.
Oh.
Like, I was thinking of...
I would say one that someone has been obsessed with your feet before. Like, utterly obsessed for years on end. And they wanted pics. And they wanted pics. I think what I would say something about your hair, like our Britney Spears moment. We chopped the hair in the bathroom.
I know.
One day, I'm cutting my hair.
And it looked beautiful.
Beautiful. Until we started putting layers in it.
Oh.
I didn't look at enough YouTube videos to look at the layers when I was cutting her hair. Yeah, that was really difficult. All right, here we go, folks.
You know what's going to happen, though, is I'm going to literally think of something tonight, and then I'll have to text it to you.
And you can send a voice memo to Carol, and Carol can edit it in, and then someone will tell you. It'll be great. All right, so here's what we're doing. Here's this game. They're a 10, but they didn't sponsor us, but you should because we play this game a lot.
Yeah,
and we're girls, so
yeah.
it naturally comes up in our conversation.
I swear we play this at every single game night we do.
It's so funny.
It's so funny.
And so, yes, for anybody that doesn't know how to play this or hasn't heard about this online, whoever your partner is, or not partner.
Or crush.
Or crush.
Or friend. Friend.
Or situationship.
We've all had our share of those.
Lover or friend. I don't even know what you're talking about. Lover or friend. You have this little game here, and it says, they're a blank but. So then you go like this, and it spins it. So what we're going to do is we're going to play with each other, and then we're going to rate. Carol, would you like to play with us? Okay, great. Carol doesn't want to play with us.
Carol.
All right, so these are negative traits. Oh, God. This is already going to be.
So basically,
know.
if you get one of these red ones, so like the higher up, you have to pick a negative trait. If you get one of the lower ones, the green ones, you have to pick a positive trait. And then in the middle, are they just like neutral?
Neutral trait.
Neutral traits. I was right.
Okay.
All right.
You want to go first?
Sure.
You're the guest.
All right, I'll go first.
Spin her on.
4.
They're a 4, but.
They're a 4. They spend 3 hours at the gym every day. And the whole thing is you choose what I think it's gonna be, right? That you think what I'm gonna say about it.
I think let's just say what number.
Okay, yeah, we can do that.
All right,
instead.
Ready? So what does it start as? A 4?
They're a 4, but they spend 3 hours at the gym every day.
Okay, ready? 5.
Oh, I was gonna say 4.
Yeah, it's really not.
It's not that impressive to me. I mean,
no, absolutely not. But it's also not like horrible. Like if
No.
you have the 3 hours, go
Get a
for
hobby?
it. I mean, yeah. I mean,
I
that's
guess that
their
would be
hobby.
a hobby.
That's their hobby. But like, I just think that's just a lot.
That is a lot. I could understand maybe 1 hour.
2 hours.
2 hours.
3 hours is a lot.
It's a lot. I think
They sound like they're the mayor of the gym.
Well, and that too, and I think you're also, what are you hiding? What kind of anger do you have that you need to release it for 3 hours every day?
Sure. That's why I think it's the mayor. I think it's like that mayor.
Where should we put?
Just over there.
Oh, yeah. Discard.
I think they walk around. They peruse,
oh yeah, they
you know
like
what I
do
mean?
the hey buddy.
But great, love that they're fit. But 3 hours.
Yeah.
3 hours is a little bit much. All right. 5.
Ooh, another neutral.
They're a 5, but they.
Oh no.
They use the wrong there every time. They're a 5. All right, ready?
1.
2. Yeah.
Learn grammar.
Yeah, this is like basic education.
I cannot. That's one of my pet peeves. Is you use the wrong there, your,
Mm-hmm.
two.
Isn't there your, and your?
No. Your and your.
I don't know. There.
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 Your.
There.
There.
Your.
Two.
It's. That one trips me up sometimes.
It does.
Though.
I
That
have
one
to think
doesn't make
about it. I'm
sense.
like, is this possession?
Here's the deal. The English language is difficult.
They're a 3, but they have a hot accent.
Like from the UK.
Or Australian.
Australian.
But here's the thing. It has to be a hot
What
one.
was mine? Australian. That's UK.
What about Scotland? Hello, wee lass. Don't come for me, Scotland.
Oh my god. Yes.
Okay.
What was their starting number? 3.
They're a 3, but
I'm
they
ready.
have a hot accent.
Here we go, Carol.
8. I'm like,
wow.
going for
that a 3 to it. Jess, they were a 3. 5
Listen.
points for an accent?
Listen. I think they're hot.
He's a 3, or they're a 3, whatever. They have the voice of an angel.
Like an accent?
Like they're a really good singer. It's boring. Get rid
Yeah,
of
that one's boring.
We don't like that. Kill it. Okay. This is fun. They make impeccably curated playlists. They have a good music.
Good at music.
Okay. All right, I know. You ready?
Yep.
5. Yeah.
Because
I
to me,
love
I mean,
someone with good music
but
taste.
that's great. But like, it doesn't. I don't know. I like to think I have good music taste sometimes, but like,
I love.
I don't think that would really
someone with good music taste.
elevate you too much in my book. I don't know.
Clearly, she only gave him 1 point.
Gave him 1 point, and that's generous. All right.
Here we go. Neutral trait. He's a 5, but.
I read that.
The way that I've dated a variation of this.
No.
I've dated a variation of this. They're a 5, but they make a living by selling refurbished Beanie Babies on Etsy.
Carolyn's face.
Yeah, I'm biased. Ready? Go ahead.
1.
3.
That's so weird.
That's bizarre.
That's so weird.
Yeah. 3, for sure.
Like, why do you have all of them then?
Yeah,
I'm all about hobbies,
that
but
thing's
like,
been ruined for me.
And how much is a Princess Diana bear worth?
truly.
Really, the toucan from 1990. I mean, really, how much are you making off the toucan? Here's the deal though, Pokemon cards.
Oh my gosh, I am
know, like a
so
Charizard?
mad. Listen here.
Yes.
I had a whole
Listen
set.
here.
I had a legit binder of Pokemon cards.
Same.
And I didn't play with them anymore when I was a kid, so I literally gave them to my neighbor.
Crime.
And I had all kinds of nice because I mean,
And that's why children should not be able to make decisions of any kind.
listen,
That
I
is
could have
insane.
bankrolled myself. That yacht we've always talked about. I could have.
We could have paid for it with your freaking Pokemon cards. We could have got you a yacht tub.
Oh, speaking of
Yes.
things I would text you.
Oh.
Yacht tub.
Yacht tub. Ah, that's a good one. Yes, yacht tub. Yacht tub.
We have this fantasy that one of us needs.
fantasy?
it needs to become a reality.
Yeah, we're only 31.
We're only 31. We're gonna make it happen.
Someone's got to marry a professional.
Someone in our friend group is gonna marry someone that has a yacht, and we want a hot tub on the yacht and call it a yacht tub. So,
yep, that's what we want.
That's our fantasy.
It's a reality. It's not a fantasy.
Okay,
you need to stop using that word. It is going to happen.
We are manifesting it.
I think it'll be Ryan.
Oh yeah,
he's getting us a lanai.
Lanai.
He's getting us a lanai. We have to keep that in because. Sure, right?
Literally staring me dead in my soul.
She's like, I'm watching you, bitch.
Oh, this is horrifying.
What number are we starting at?
10.
Oh, damn.
They're a 10.
Okay.
But they have no teeth like a baby. And I'm assuming that means that they're not wearing dentures.
How are they a 10?
They're not.
Maybe they don't open their mouth.
I was going to say, like, there's no way.
They're a 10, but they have dentures. Oh, like the gummy smile.
Yeah, I was going to say, I guess that means that they don't have... I'm sorry. Please don't come for us, toothless community.
Please don't. We love you.
We love you.
All right.
It's understandable.
10, but you have no teeth.
You have no teeth like a baby.
Like a baby.
Like a baby.
To be specific. 2.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah,
Like
I have to have nice teeth.
I'm sorry.
I'm crazy about teeth.
Well, and even that too is like, I don't even care if you have dentures then. That's fine. But I can't do just the no.
Well, here's the thing though. It is 2024. We are getting veneers.
We're getting veneers.
Yeah,
we're
things screwed in. I mean,
yeah.
You
can't be a 10 and have no teeth like a baby. I'm sorry. You're not coming out.
Yeah, no.
Not
we're
about
not
that.
attracted to that. All right, I'm ready. 6.
You keep getting the neutrals. I've been spinning
Maybe that's
to get
a theme. All right. Oh, God. They're a 6, but they still talk about their high school glory days.
Oh, sorry. That was kind of gives you.
I used to be in business with somebody like that. That's so funny.
Oh.
4.
I was gonna say like a 2. I think to me that's just
Yeah.
repulsive.
It's like you're washed up.
Yeah, that means that if high school is the best thing that ever happened to you, ooh, please, thank you. If high school is the best thing that's ever happened to you, that's a problem. Yeah, because especially since like I feel like I hated high school.
How did we finish this already? Is there really only that little? It's because I'm pouring a very large glass. Great. I'm ready.
All right. Another neutral.
That's okay. They're
All
kind of
right.
funny because they're in the middle.
Okay. I think this is a stupid one. Can I skip this
Yeah,
one?
sure. You hate it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at it. That's stupid.
No.
Yeah, like that's.
We know that's a 0 in our book.
Yeah. Oh, they're a 7, but they had a neck brace on in their senior prom photos. You and I are like,
That's like cute.
I know.
They broke their neck.
And they still went to prom.
That's good character.
It is.
That's good character.
You know what? We don't even have to wait for Carol.
No,
I
10,
think
10.
That is, you are still doing it.
You are good
You're
character.
committed.
You are committed. You're
committed to going.
motivated. You're not like super egotistical that like you can go somewhere and be worried about the way you are perceived.
I agree.
And you won't let the person you're
Yes.
going with down.
Yeah. I think that's a 10 because
I
that
agree.
is
10. 10. Thank you. You hold this
any of those bad boys out there with the neck brace on for senior prom.
So now Jess needs a neck brace gamer with a Scottish accent.
Well, maybe not the Scottish accent. They're a little hard to understand.
3. Please don't do that. 3. They get compliments on their dance moves at every wedding that they attend. Am I thinking about that the way that you're thinking about that?
I don't know.
I don't know that I love that.
I was.
Is that where you were going to?
I was gonna say I feel like that's still a 3 because I don't care.
Well, I care. I love a dancer.
Sure.
Rhythm.
Sure.
But I don't like that. Give me another one. It could be interpreted. There are 3, but they're the only person you've dated that both your parents like.
Oof. What's that like? I haven't had one of those.
Oh my gosh. They're the only person that you dated that both your parents like. Okay. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
6.
5. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 5.
I mean, I've never had that. So.
I don't know. My parents don't tell me after the fact, which is a little difficult sometimes, but respect.
They tell you afterwards?
Honorable. With one specifically, they let me know. 2, actually. Don't do that.
I think I know one of them.
You go.
All right. Ooh, it's a bit in the middle. I'm just going to say 10.
Great.
I like doing the negative ones.
If there's something about Jess, she's going to bend the rules.
I'm going to bend those rules. Unhinged. They're a 10, but they're extremely clingy.
Let's clarify clingy behavior, though. Because that can mean different things to different people.
Sure.
Because, I want you to be obsessed with me.
Oh, gosh, yeah, but I don't want you contacting me all hours of the day. I want you to contact me a certain amount of times per day.
But then once you go on DND, you're like, don't talk to me?
Yeah. No.
It's nighttime.
It's nighttime. Don't talk to me.
A lot of, where are you? What are you doing? What are you up to?
Yeah.
What do you got going on?
I don't want I don't want him someone questioning me.
Ooh, I got one. Or you can't spend time away from each other.
Yeah.
It's very good to have time apart.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's just a day and you do your stuff, they do their stuff or whatever. But
that's a very healthy relationship.
Yeah,
I feel
love to have. I need independent time to just.
Mm-hmm. And you need girlfriend time.
Yes.
And you don't want someone that's gonna say why are you hanging out with your girlfriends so much?
Because I love them.
Right.
And they will be
because
at
they
my
will
wedding,
always be there for me.
They will be at my wedding. Jury's still out on you.
Yeah. Ooh, that's a good one. So yeah, I say for that one they're a 10, but they're clingy. I think it does kind of, like you said.
I'm about 50%. I would drop about 50%.
Yeah, because I think it does matter. I mean, context for it too. Is there a reason why they're being clingy?
Probably because they're insecure.
That too.
Or they're jealous.
Which
it's okay if you're insecure, but you got to admit your insecurities, and then you got to work through them together. Mm-hmm. We ain't coming for you, the insecure.
Holding.
Thank you. You're holding it like a piece of Kraft singles cheese. Thank you. 9. I
was
love
gonna
a
reach for
negative
the
trait.
discard pile.
I love a negative trait.
I do too.
Oh my God. I'm surprised this hasn't happened to one of us yet.
Oh boy.
Maybe it has once I say it. I don't think so. They're a 9, but they were a suspect in a murder case, though they swear they didn't do it. Did I say sad?
Maybe not.
I just feel like I'm
Shocked
that there hasn't been a crime. You know what I mean? Or that we know that we're aware of.
that we're aware of. Yeah.
Maybe that we're aware of. They were a suspect in a murder case, though they swear they didn't do it.
You know what? We're gonna say 9, baby. That means you got off the hook. You're good.
Oh! I mean, well, here's the thing. I think a suspect is different.
Right. Like, did you know?
What are you a suspect for?
So, Colin, who is it?
Don't give any specific names.
Oh, no, it's an actor.
Oh, great.
Colin, Farrell? Is that the guy? The one that's the Irish actor?
She's good at that. I'm not good at that.
Do you know who I'm talking about? Colin Farrell? He apparently was a suspect in a murder case because a murder happened around the area that he was, and he was high on drugs and didn't know if he did it or not, and it turned out he didn't end up doing it. Mm-hmm. I still think he's really hot. So
great.
He didn't actually do it.
Sure. But he was suspected of doing it.
Yes.
And here's the thing. Here's the things that we would have to discuss. What makes you a suspect?
Why were you one?
Correct. Do you have weird things in your home?
Your serial killer.
Blood? Do you know what I mean? That what are the parameters of being a suspect? Is there blood in your car? Do you see what I'm saying? Or is it just wrong place, wrong time?
We've talked about this, right? That one of the girls that I was in a wedding with comes up with the best questions. Shout out to Katie if she's listening to this. But one of the things that she had brought up, she does great icebreakers, and it was we were getting ready for my friend Laura's wedding, and she was like, "What's your serial killer trait?" If that people would be like, "Oh yeah, you're a serial killer."
You brought this up at the beach house, and I answered it entirely incorrectly. But yes,
Yeah, so kind of that thing where it's like, how do we know?
I still don't know how I would answer that the way that you want me to, because I know I answered it incorrectly.
I said because I put perfume on before bed.
Yes, that is a bizarre thing. I remember the first time I slept over at your house.
Yeah. That's right. I still remember it too.
And I was like,
are you putting on perfume?
I was like, why are you putting on perfume? You're
because
like,
I want to smell good for you, baby.
I was like, I want to smell good before I go to bed. I was like, why?
Listen.
Who's going to smell you?
Listen.
Do you smell yourself? Is that what it is?
I do. I do like
you
being
like
able
a
to
nice
smell
whiff.
A nice
yourself.
whiff. You know, you turn in the middle of the night. It's like, But yeah.
That's hysterical. That is such a bizarre trait. And I agree. That would be your serial killer one.
Yeah, it is.
Is it me again or is it you? Mine was serial killer.
You're right. Sorry.
You're
it
a
is
2.
me. 2.
Positive trait.
Ooh. They're a 2, but they're great with their hands and can fix anything.
Okay.
Are we doing a countdown?
I just need to think how many points. Okay, I'm ready. 7.
I would say like 5 or so. I mean, okay.
There are two. You're right. I went a little
Yeah,
crazy.
I was gonna say if they had
5.
been
Maybe
because
if they were a 4, they could have been but
listen,
a
I love to
2.
have a handyman in my house.
I love a handyman.
But if you're already a 2,
there is something that I love about a man that is handy though. Like
oh yeah,
because think of how much money you save. But also like they can fix anything, which I just feel like is it's an uber masculine trait.
Yeah,
I love that.
I love someone
that is
gonna
super
sound
handy.
So sad, but I mean, my handyman right now is my dad.
Mm-hmm.
He is the most reliable man in my life.
Sure, very reasonably cost. Reasonably cost.
If I say something's wrong, he will show up to my house with the part that is needed to fix, and he will do it, and he will not complain about doing it.
Yeah.
And he doesn't expect anything from me from doing it.
Yeah. That part's nice.
Yeah. That's who needs a man when you got your father?
Really? No, my dad does the same thing.
Yeah.
Carol. No, my dad's the same thing. He is always like helping with a project. He even when he just came back from his little vacation, he was like, "All right, I got a couple things on my list, right? I got to make some shelves. I was like, "You do?" Yeah. And yeah, he loves the project. But I love a man that's handy.
Yeah, I mean, so I just recently looked in. Sorry, I cut you off. I kind of recently looked into like, I was like, it's been a while since I changed the batteries in my fire alarms. It's been a few years. And I was like,
I guess you have to do that, don't you?
Yeah. So I was looking into it, and I think the one in my upstairs is not working. And I like talked to my parents, and my dad was like, "All right, I'll just come over and fix it for you." And I was like,
Was it beeping?
No, it's like totally dead.
So it's past the beeping.
It's past the beeping.
You listened to that?
No,
thing beep?
I did not. So I don't know if it happened when I was gone on vacation one time, or like
it just died.
Cher was going nuts in my house because of the beeping or something.
Oh my god! Wow.
But yeah,
Yikes.
Something about just
a handyman.
Handyman.
Yeah. I do. I really, really like it. But then I also like get the total ick from someone who pretends to be a handyman and then they like put it together
and they don't know what to do
and it falls apart. Don't do that to me.
That would be me.
Don't do that to me.
I can do it. I'm an independent woman.
No. All right. Neutral trait. We're a 7. We're a 7, but they play ultimate frisbee competitively. I don't hate that.
Oh, see, I think that's weird.
Really?
I don't know why.
You got the ick.
Visceral reaction.
You literally got the ick.
I don't hate that. Like, I think it's like an organized sport. It's whatever. I mean, they're probably a little nerdy. They're a little,
You know, it's a
Where are
hobby.
you?
Okay, yeah.
Where are you?
You could talk me into them being
I don't need to.
staying at a 7.
I wouldn't go up.
Yeah.
The number's not going up.
No, it's not going up.
But it might not be going down.
It could just stay at 7.
It could just stay.
You're right, though. I mean, if you have a hobby.
But it's like, it's an outdoor activity. The only thing that I feel like I'm picturing in my brain that's giving me a little bit of an ick is like, just like picturing them doing that motion.
Yeah.
Like the stretching out, like the...
Yes.
And the
you know
flick.
what? You know which one?
The flick of the hand.
You know which one gives me the ick?
Yeah.
When you would get the people in college. I don't know if you guys ever had this, but my school did. Where it was Quidditch. They pretended to play Quidditch.
Yeah.
And that to me is the
What is it,
biggest ick.
A corkle?
What?
Corple?
What's-
Corfle?
Oh, the ball.
The big thing.
The big.
Isn't it called a
Whipple? Is it a? I don't remember
It's
what
a
it's
cork.
called. Don't come for us, Harry Potter fans.
Carol, what is that? A corporal?
Carol, what is it?
A corporal?
Quaffle?
Quaffle! No, it's not. No, it's
It definitely is.
It is not a quaffle.
It's definitely a quaffle.
No, it is not. It's not.
Yes, it is.
Quaffle?
Waffle.
Yes.
How did you know?
But no, it's that. To me, that was more of an ick because it's like that's not
surprising
real
for you because you like.
I know because I'm a nerdy person, but like to me, it's weird because there's that line of it being real, but just I don't know.
It has the same energy as furries.
Yes, it does. The
It
people who
does.
can't separate.
Oh, the frisbee
Reality.
has the same thing as furries.
No, the Quidditch.
A corfle. Corfle. Right, those are the big balls.
Waffle.
Quaffle. Quaffle.
It's a corfle. It's not a quaffle. Bodge. No, it's a corfle.
Waffle.
It is not a quaffle.
It literally
It's
is a quaffle.
waffle.
I just looked it up.
I don't believe it.
It's quite literally a quaffle.
They would hit those things with little rings, and they had the little
Yeah.
Quidditch, the little
Yeah, and the snitch. Yep. You know, I do love Harry Potter, but I don't
The
like Harry
Grim.
Potter adults. That's another one for me.
I don't like Disney adults.
That too. Disney adults.
I think
Harry
there is
Potter
a direct
adults.
correlation with childhood trauma and being a Disney adult.
I could see that.
And like there are
absolutely
some
see
Disney
that.
adults in my family. Here's the deal: we all got childhood trauma, but I think there is a direct to a specific type.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but I would say that there is.
Yeah, I'm not, when I,
Like poo.
oh,
Like I went on a date with a guy one time. Did I talk about this?
I don't think so. We're going to put this down. It's story time, ladies.
I went on a date one time with a guy. Great date. Like he put everything into
I
it.
thought you were going to say he put out.
No! It was a great date. He planned everything. He did everything. It was so good. He had Mickey Mouse on his watch face and his socks.
No.
This man was 30 something.
No.
He might have been early 40s.
No.
And I couldn't do it anymore. And I lied to him, so if he watches this, he's going to figure out.
I am not going to lie, though.
I'm pretty sure he still follows me on social media. But yeah.
When
that's
I
why
went
said
to
no.
when I went to Disney in February because my friend was doing a bachelorette party there. When we saw Pooh, the reason I thought about this because you said Pooh. I saw Pooh and I wanted to cry because he was so cute. Like, Carol was like, "What?"
No, I think that if I saw Pooh, I would have that same, because that was my thing as a kid.
Yes, and like we took a picture with him in like the Christopher Robin bedroom. It's like a section there in Epcot. I know it sounds really weird. I know, but for me, for whatever reason, and I'm not a Disney adult. I don't like that kind of stuff. But it was Pooh.
I didn't
He
have
was
that
so
relationship with
cute.
Pooh. Yeah, I wasn't
Winnie
a Pooh.
the Pooh.
I'm trying to think who that would be
Winnie
for
the
me.
Pooh. And Donald Duck. We got a picture with Donald Duck
That would be
in
fun.
Mexico, and he
Oh.
was wearing a sombrero.
The Mexican chicken.
Mexican. Oh, that's another one I would text you. Mexican chicken.
That is so funny.
Oh,
that
we
was
should
good.
tell that story.
All right, so last year we went on a women's retreat
Mm-hmm.
and we went to Punta Cana, and there was like 8 of us girls. It was so
Yeah.
fun.
Side note: if you ever get a chance to travel with your girlfriends, do it.
Do it.
Do a yearly
Like
trip
get
with
the
them.
group out of the get the trip out of the group chat.
Yes,
and actually
do
go on
it.
the trip.
We've done a few trips now.
Somebody just take the bull by the horns, make it happen. But so we planned a trip last year to Punta Cana. We had a women's retreat. We were gone for what? Probably 4 days, 5 days, something like that.
It was fantastic.
It was phenomenal. So reasonably priced. We spent like $1,500 a person for all of that, all inclusive, including airfare. It was incredible. And
was
it wasn't
amazing.
like, but nothing was budget. Like we got nice stuff.
Yeah, the
And
rooms were incredible too.
Incredible. Had to walk a little bit, but we got our steps in.
We got it.
So it was a year anniversary.
A year anniversary since my brother had passed away.
Yes. So it was a year anniversary. So us girlies, minus Jess, planned for her that we were like, let's do something ceremonial, like something really nice on the beach. And so what we coordinated was a nice dinner And then we had rose petals set aside, and I had this prayer and this message that we were putting together. And so we went down on the beach at sunset.
Oh, it was so beautiful.
It was so beautiful. And we walked down to the beach, and
I'm crying.
She's crying because it's very emotional, right? It's a super vulnerable experience. And all the girls, we're all sitting there, loving on each other. And then I had, a one bag of petals left.
And you told me to go toss them into the ocean.
And I said, go toss them in the ocean. Just have your moment. We'll stay up here. So she did. And, so we're all sitting up and just down on the beach.
Crying as I'm throwing
these petals into the ocean. And there walks a man with a large parrot on his shoulder going, Mexican chicken!
Mexican chicken!
Mexican chicken! For someone to pay for a picture to take with this parrot that was a Mexican chicken. And it is the funniest video because he went right through the paint,
I'm crying.
She's crying,
Mexican
throwing
chicken!
it, Mexican chicken, through the back. Oh,
if
my
there
God.
was ever a moment that I believed my brother was visiting me, that was it.
That was it. It was so funny, and you just had to have no social cues to recognize that it was hysterical.
So that's another one I would text Kristen.
Yeah, Mexican chicken.
Be like, Mexican chicken.
That's so funny. I love it.
All right. Oh, I just missed the whole thing.
Okay.
All right. 8.
Oh, good. I love it.
Good. They're an 8, but they won't leave your side at social gatherings.
Great. Okay.
All right.
Ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, 4.
8.
You don't want them to leave your side. You don't want them to leave your side.
I don't want them to leave my side.
Get away from me.
I know, but
not the whole time. Check in.
Okay, yeah, I can see that.
You have a little chat with them, and I'll have a little chat,
I think
and then
because
we'll come back.
sometimes, we have
different personalities.
Very shy at first. So if I was in a place, here's the thing: is if I was in a place where I didn't know anyone, that's definitely what I would want. If I was in a place where I did know people, if we were here and having a little get together,
and
go
never
hang
left
out.
Your side.
Go hang out with the guys.
They stood next to you when we're trying to have a conversation.
Yeah,
about
no.
Stuff. Exactly.
But in my head, it's if I'm in a situation where I don't really know people, that's when it would be.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
I think it's nice having them there for a little bit, for the intro, for the walk-in, for the whatever, until you see somebody. But, chances are, you'll know maybe somebody.
Sure.
Somebody you can have a conversation with. But, yeah, I don't like when they're, glued to you.
Okay,
I love someone who can
when you're
have a little bit of
back up a little bit? Yeah.
Independence, and they can carry on a conversation without me.
That's true, too.
Yeah. Because there's conversations I want to have without them there as well that might be, a little bit confidential or private.
Can you go away
or something.
Can I talk about you in front of my friends?
Exactly.
So you can go away?
All right, here's a positive trait. They're a 1, but they won the Nobel Peace Prize. For what?
And I'm just going to say 1. I don't care.
Yeah, same.
To me, that's not, if it was, I don't know.
So you're nice?
Yeah, so you're smart. But yeah, it's what do you want me to do with that? Okay. Congratulations.
That's what I mean.
That's a great achievement, but that doesn't mean you go up in my book.
Yeah. You won an award? Okay.
Do you get a lot of money, though?
What do you want, an award?
If you make a lot of money from that, then maybe you go up to a 2 or a 3. But if not...
So money matters to you.
Oh, no. Maybe a little bit.
The answer, oh no.
Oh no, let's not open that can.
Okay, so you're smart, so you're nice, so you're, you know what I mean?
But if you're a
you're
1,
a good person.
But if you're a 1, I don't really...
What do you win the Nobel Peace Prize for?
You can...
What do you win them for? Yeah, what do you win them for?
Poetry, I think, too. Isn't there one for poetry? We just said this. They're a 1. Ooh, but they have an indoor swimming pool with a slide.
The things that
Could
you imagine making this game?
You know what? This is a dream job, coming up with this kind of stuff.
I know.
You know what? I've also said my dream job one day would be to come up with paint color names. That is my dream job one day. Because
that would be fun.
That's, for all the different shades
Agreeable
of white there
gray.
are. Yeah. Literally. Someone came up with
Here's
that.
the thing, though. That job has been since eliminated from ChatGPT. You know what I mean?
That job got RoboCop.
Yeah.
RoboCop. Bye.
But that is
That would be a great
fantastic.
name. Or a great game. Or a great job.
We're getting unhinged on here.
Oh, boy.
Did we ever answer that one? They have an indoor swimming pool with a slide.
Yeah. And what they started as a 1?
1.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
1.
3. I think
I would never make it to their house. They would creep me out. I would never make it to their house.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true.
What, are you inviting me to your home?
And your
For your so you can hold me underwater?
for your pool? You hold me underwater.
Why do you need to slap for children that you capture? Like,
Quite possibly.
relax. 3.
I'll trade you.
Oh, thank you. Sounds like there is a bird in my home. There are 3. They're best friends with your boss and can get you perks all the time. Nope, wouldn't date them.
Here's the thing.
I'm not responding. I'm not giving an answer. We do not mix those things
Here's the
together.
thing. My boss is my dad. I'm already my dad's best friend, other than my mom. So
It's your dad's best friend.
that's weird because that would mean that they're.
Is that weird?
That is weird because that means that they're a little older than I would want.
Yeah.
So
Well, here's the thing. Oh, Silver Fox Slayer. That's another thing I would say to you. That's
Silver
another thing.
Fox Slayer.
That's another message I would send
That
you.
was. I'll tell that
Bowling.
story. We went bowling.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll keep it very PG.
Yeah.
We went bowling one time, and Kristen was in a relationship with someone, and we were laughing that I would be dating the dad.
Yes, because he was cute.
Yeah. And so we called me Silver Fox Slayer.
Yeah.
They're a 9. Oof. But they've cheated on all their exes. I don't even have to wait. 1. You're out. That's disgusting.
Bye.
You have no respect for anyone if you do that.
Tell them.
That is,
Tell
that
the
is
people.
that is the one thing I will not stand for is cheating. You are the lowest of the lows. Break up with the person if you're not happy. There is no excuse for
Tell
cheating.
'em.
No excuse.
Tell
Yes. So that's,
Who
I
have you
know
cheated on?
I was, and I think you and I have discussed this. It was in high school because you and I have talked about redheads, redhead exes. And it was my freshman year of high school.
Here's the thing. We love the redheads.
Oh, absolutely.
This is not all.
I was a.
We're besties with the redhead.
Yeah, absolutely. You are a redhead.
Carol's a redhead.
She's a natural redhead.
Sure is.
However, it was just a coincidence that both Kristen and I had this happen to us. But it was a. Didn't he?
What happened to me?
I thought he cheated on. Did he not cheat on?
Who?
Your redhead that you dated in high school. See?
Oh. What did happen with him?
I was gonna say there
he
wasn't
liked
something
my best.
good.
He dated my best friend. How did that occur?
And that's the same thing that happened to me
Yeah, he dated
in
my
high
best friend.
school.
My best friend in high school was named Kirsten.
Yeah.
He
And
did date her.
yes,
But
and
he also dated me.
same thing happened to me where
I don't
he.
know if he cheated though. Did he? I don't remember.
This guy claims he didn't cheat because we were not.
Oh, don't they
official.
all?
But why did he feel the need to end things with me then? If we were not dating, why did he call me to break things off?
At least he called you.
He did. Yeah,
He
that's
didn't
true.
send you a long text.
That's true. We will give him props for that.
We can give you credit for one thing.
Yeah, but it was with my best friend at the time.
Ew. Who were you more mad at, him or the best friend?
Her.
I feel like at that age you'd be more mad at him because you don't have like the awareness yet.
No, I was
That's
very
good that
betrayed
you-
by her.
good.
Like
Okay.
that to me, you don't do that to a friend. Mm-mm.
I agree.
So,
I hear you, girl.
but
Love it.
I
I don't remember what card that was. Damn.
and my brothers, because they were seniors when I was
This
a
is gonna
freshman.
be so good.
Ooh, they were seniors when I was a freshman, and they took care of it.
They're a 10, but they forget your birthday every year. I love to be celebrated.
I know, yeah. I don't, but if you I mean, I kind of do, but if
a man skipped your birthday, you wouldn't have some shit to say
I
about
absolutely would.
Exactly.
I don't like a huge thing, but I would like to be acknowledged.
I would like to be known and seen.
Yes.
So that way you know, even if it's something small, you know that that's my thing and that's what... Like, even if something's small, they know how to love on you in the way that you would love to be celebrated.
Sure.
That on itself is a way to be loved.
Yes.
To know that you're, like, not a huge recognition. You don't want, like, a big surprise party, for example. But you're somebody that, like, you come home and it's just like a, love you.
Yeah.
Here's a cupcake.
Yep.
And let's play some video games tonight. And I made you a great dinner.
Yes. That's men. That is all we want.
Yeah. We just want to
I'll
be
give you a little hint.
Yeah, we just want to be celebrated.
We do. We want to we want to
and
feel
we want to know that it's
special.
intentional. Like there's an intentional effort put behind it.
Because I've seen men be like, "Oh, women are never happy." Listen, if a man did exactly what you just
women
said,
are happy. We're happy with our girlfriends.
yeah, it's true. But if a man, cooked you dinner, maybe
Maybe bought you-
decorated a little bit, and then said to you,
Depends what type of decorating. We're discussing, but yes, no, I don't want to have to clean it up.
No. But
Don't
maybe
give
did
me
a few
project.
balloons. He gave you a few balloons and stuff.
A few balloons.
Just a few that your friends have to blow up. We're getting into slippery territory.
Or like, here's the thing, just like even one, like tied to the chair.
Some flowers.
And you have a birthday chair. I think there's something
birthday
about
chair.
But think about it. Like, I think there's something about a birthday that's like so loving on your inner child.
We're men. This is for you, for your women's, for your or men,
Or the women for the women.
or
I mean,
women
whatever.
for
You
women,
can be
whatever
you want.
You know what? Anyone for your significant other. They
Yes.
just want to be recognized on their birthday, and they want you to put in some effort. That's
Yeah.
it.
I saw a TikTok the other day that was like when the person who loves to celebrate a birthday is in a relationship with someone that's it's just another day. And when the person who it's just another day birthday comes around and the person that celebrates them, their reaction, because they've never had a birthday, was very cute. That was very cute.
Yeah.
That was a very cute video. But yeah, I think so. That's something that I would recommend to people. And I know this is turning into like a dating thing, but like
It's helpful.
that's something you need to learn about the person that you are dating, is like how they think and feel about holidays, how they think and feel about being celebrated, how they want to be celebrated, how they want to be recognized.
Absolutely.
Like, and knowing them. Yeah. Words of affirmation are huge. But just also like love languages in general.
Oh,
are just really
absolutely,
big.
yeah.
Like to know, do they want a gift? Do they just want to be like, oh my gosh, I love you so much. You're so great. Wonderful.
Like for me, my perfect
Clean the whole house.
The perfect birthday would be, a man, giving me flowers. Honestly, yeah, like you said, cleaning the whole house. That'd be great.
Clean my house. Here's the thing.
I would
don't even
not-
do my laundry. Just like put the laundry away.
Get it started.
That's in all the baskets.
Oh,
that are
that
just
too.
around my
That too. But even
But like
just,
acts of service, take something off my plate.
Yes, exactly. Like make me dinner. Say to me, I want to watch a movie. Like, what do you want to watch? It's quality time.
Do you want him to ask you what you want to watch, or do you just want him to have a movie?
I would rather him ask me. So then, because
Really?
my mood changes day to day with what I want to watch. So,
What if he was like, what is that movie that you like?
oh, I know exactly what you're
Stone. Something Stone.
Stone?
It's Stone, and it's the it's
Oh,
like a West-
Tombstone. That's not even my
What
favorite
if he's
movie.
like, do you want to watch Tombstone?
Be like, hell yeah, that sounds
See,
like fun.
That's what I mean. But see, I know you. I know that you would want to watch Tombstone.
I know.
I'm telling you. Love your woman like their girlfriend does.
Yes.
All right.
All right.
So, long story short, if he forgets my birthday every single year, he's not
not a
my
10.
boyfriend.
No, and he's not even in the
I'm not
question.
dating him.
No.
Yeah. Great.
All right. Is it my turn or your turn?
It's yours.
Okay. They're a 5, but they wear flip-flops out to clubs.
To a club? Okay.
That's pretty gross.
That is disgusting. Ready?
3.
2.
That's
Yeah,
pretty
I'm gonna say
disgusting.
2.
Like, I don't want to see the hams out. Like, that's listen. I think feet
The
are
ham.
disgusting.
I'm okay with feet. They don't like feet. The girls don't like feet.
I don't like feet. I
We've had
think
some clients with feet in their photos, and they've really just
I think I just don't want to.
It's a foot. What's so gross about it?
I don't know. It just, I don't. You feel me on that? Yeah.
They're unkempt. Well, what if you like get like frequent pedicures and you like keep them?
But we're talking about a man here.
We're not talking about our feet.
Yeah, we're talking about a man's
Or
feet.
we're talking about man's feet. Oh, yeah, they're hairy. They're
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with our feet.
Yeah.
great.
That's, I was going to say, like, that's nasty.
I understand that. We're gonna go 3.
Yeah, go for it.
They're a 3, but they're a professional artist who makes you custom paintings. Not a 3 though. Not a 3.
Honestly, I think that's pretty attractive.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
I love someone with a skill,
Absolutely.
like a talent. You know what I mean?
Not
like a
playing
skill. They have a
Quidditch.
skill with a quaffle.
With a
Quaffle.
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 I think it's quaffle.
It's
don't know.
quaffle, I
think it's
guarantee.
I feel
quaffle.
like I looked it up.
I don't believe you. I know it's probably right. Yeah, I would say that that's really cool that they have like a talent. I would say maybe like a
Honestly,
5.
That's what I would say.
Not
like
a
a 5
lot.
or a
Not enough. We're
5
not
or a
going
6.
crazy here, but yeah.
Because I think that's really cool.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Do you want me to ask you some more questions?
Sure.
Break it up a little bit?
Yeah, break it up, girl. We'll be here all night.
Absolutely.
Me and Marissa literally went for like 2.5 hours. It was so fun.
Here's one that I know you know the answer for me for,
Okay,
but I'm curious what your answer would be.
great.
Would you rather sit through a Star Wars marathon or a Lord of the Rings marathon?
Lord of the Rings
Yeah,
for me too.
absolutely.
Yours is Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I mean, you got the tattoo.
I mean, like at the end of the day, what is really different between all the Star Wars movies? I feel like the same thing happens.
It
somebody
does.
shoots a ship, and then somebody is living on a planet
Yeah.
somewhere, and then somebody has.
And
You know what I mean?
there's something about the Lord of the Rings. I just love it. Now, how would you feel with the Lord of the Rings versus Harry Potter?
Harry Potter.
And I'm still Lord of the Rings. I do like Harry Potter.
Love Harry Potter.
Love Harry Potter.
Harry Potter.
However, Lord of the Rings is my jam.
I just have such a connection with Harry Potter too, because I used to watch with my brothers.
Sure,
Like,
yeah.
we would sit in the living room, and like we would make like a little like movie watching.
Yeah.
And, like watch Harry Potter.
So very nostalgic for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love Harry Potter. And like I think what was so funny about it is that Kyle, my older brother, looked very much like Harry.
No.
Like he had very straight black hair.
Mhm.
He was Harry Potter for probably 2-3 Halloweens.
That's so funny.
He had the little glasses like him. We drew the little
Oh.
like, and I looked like Hermione.
So did you go as Hermione?
Yes, because my hair was frizzy. Was frizzy and curly. So like I was Hermione, and then Logan was so cute and little, he could be Ron. Like it was literally
So it was like the perfect. Like,
it was so
three-
cute.
Oh.
Yeah. It was like he's blonde, not redhead, but like it
That's
was just yeah, I loved.
I do
love
like
Harry
Harry
Potter.
Potter, but I just Lord of the Rings for me, and this is so crazy to say, is a comfort movie for me.
Yeah.
All of them, like the set. I know.
Do you remember when we were in the movie theater and they chopped his head off and I was like, oh!
We went to go see. They put the Lord of the Rings back in theaters this past year.
Yeah, we went on a little date.
We went on a little date, and they had the Return of the
Return
King.
of the King. Yeah.
We went to go see that, and it was the extended edition, so it was like 4 hours, which was.
But it didn't feel like
no,
it.
it never does.
It was fun.
It's so fun. I love the Lord of the Rings. For
Yeah.
me, that is like comfort.
We should do that. Can we do that this winter? That like
yeah.
I'll make some soup.
Oh yeah, but
And
you do
you'll
realize
come sit.
we have to start at like 10 a.m.
How many were we watching?
Oh, we're not watching all of them. I thought you were wanting a marathon.
Are you? Do you think I have those? No. We can watch a couple. We can
I was
maybe
gonna
watch
say-
like 3.
Yeah,
I could do 3.
that's all there are. Well, there's the Hobbit
there's
movies.
not.
Yeah, there are.
I'm thinking of Star Wars.
You're thinking of Star Wars. Star Wars has like
Like 15.
nine of them.
Okay, so yeah, we could do that.
Yeah.
We could do that.
Yeah.
You could come over.
Yeah.
And we will just light candles.
Oh.
And you'll sit on one couch, I'll sit on the
Yes.
other couch. And we'll have the lights down.
Yeah.
And it'll be like cool and snowy. And we can have some soup.
Love the Lord of the Rings. Yeah.
And like wear like, oh, hi, baby. And wear like comfy outfits.
and I have them
Fuzzy
all.
socks.
I have them all.
Well, I got all the
Although,
Harry Potters in that little thing.
I think I have all the Harry Potters too.
I have all the Harry Potters.
We could also do Harry Potter.
We could do both.
We could do both.
2 days.
2 days. I come over here for a weekend.
You sleep.
There's no sleeping.
No.
There's no sleeping when we're marathoning.
Oh my gosh.
We just have it on the entire time. If we sleep, that's great.
I'm
If we
hiccuping.
don't.
Gonna die. Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
And okay, here's another good one.
Okay.
What feeling do you most wish the English language had a word for, but it doesn't? That's hard because I feel like there's a lot of times where I feel a certain way and I feel like there's already a word for it. Especially like nostalgia.
My first thought that I went to was like really painful sadness. Like that really...
That's not depression.
I would say like I'm getting very therapy.
No, go for it.
But like the feeling of like soul ties being ripped apart. Ooh. Like that feeling that's just like you have such a bond with someone and then... Because it doesn't feel like a regular breakup and it doesn't feel like or even like a friend breakup. That would be like another one. Like a really long friend type. Like those types of like... There's so much history that just like gets ripped apart. I think we don't. Yeah,
we don't have enough words for some stuff.
Painful. So painful.
I would say something like that with all the sadness because I feel like there's so many words for happiness. Yeah, but for sadness, you really get sadness, depressed. Yeah, grief. Like there's a lot.
Well, and it's interesting that like this came up in one of my CEO groups that they were talking about like the words that newer generations utilize to explain their emotions, right? And how there isn't like a full frame of emotions anymore. It's like, I feel anxious, I feel depressed. When it was like, no, you just feel sad or you feel a little nervous or you feel... There's no like range of emotions anymore. And I think that's on purpose. But I just... Yeah. Even knowing a full range of emotions, it took me like into my adult years to determine exactly what those feelings were. Like, remember that feelings chart at the doctor that had like all the little faces? But like you don't really know what all of those are. But yeah, that's what I would say for me is that feeling.
Yeah. Yeah, I would kind of agree with like your feeling like your heart is being ripped out of your chest.
Yeah, like just the...
Because I've even felt that with grief, with after my brother passed away. Just feeling like your heart is just being ripped out and there's not enough words to describe how painful of an experience that is. Yeah. But you're right. I think that would be good to have some sort of thing like that.
Or even thought of like even grieving someone obviously who's no longer here, but grieving someone who is.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one too.
That is another one.
Grieving someone who is
just no longer in your life
on this earth, but they might as well not be
everyone.
around.
I feel like everyone has had one of those too. That just
took a fucking turn. My God.
Well, let's keep things light again.
Jeez.
Okay. When you think about success, who comes to mind and why? I'll go ahead and start mine. This is going to sound weird. I honestly think of you because I think you have created such an incredible, I mean, compared to where you were 4 years ago, you know, you started your business when COVID happened and you've just been so successful ever since. And I just think you've done incredible. Thank you. And I am so proud of you.
Thanks, Jess.
I know. We're getting emotional.
Let's hug on the podcast. We're hugging on the podcast. Thank you.
But it's true though, because you started from nothing and you're here.
Yeah.
And you made it happen. Anything, like, you are so good at making things happen. You're very determined.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's so funny. I only thought of like all the women that I know.
Exactly. See?
Like I thought of our girlfriend group and like just because I think success too, like I know it's usually closely related to like being career oriented, but I also thought of like you and the things that you've gone through. I thought of Carolyn and like the things that she's took initiative of, like the stuff Heather's going through, Marissa and all of her changes, Ray, Anne, like
we got all the girlies included.
Literally all of them. Like I just think of Heather. Well, I said Heather.
Yeah.
We will never forget someone.
No.
I didn't forget anybody.
No, we love the girlies.
Yeah. Like, and I just even think, like, Ray is a really good example. Like, I think she's just been absolutely kicked in the mouth how many times in her life, and she just comes back every single time. And, yeah. So I just think, we have a very impressive female group.
Yes.
From just different walks of life and just different experiences.
And what I think is so great about our friend group is that we all genuinely like each other. And that there's never any of that, like, oh, I hope they're not talking about me when I'm not there. There's not.
The thing is we probably are, but it's only from a place that we care.
It's a good
Do you know what I
thing.
mean? Like, it's a healthy, it's a, right?
Yeah, it's not anything we wouldn't say to someone's face.
No, and the only reason we would ever talk about you is because we're generally concerned about you.
Yeah. Yeah, I would agree with that.
That's why we talk about you.
Yeah.
We're generally concerned.
And because we just want you to be your best self.
Yeah. And
That's
we
it.
and we're building community amongst talking to other girls, being like, are you seeing what I'm seeing?
Yeah.
Are you hearing what I'm hearing?
I've been
Does
in
that
so
concern
many...
you? Does that concern me? Okay, what do we want to do about that? Can we do anything about it? Should we not do anything about it? You know, like, there's that community aspect.
I have
but
been
none of it's gossip.
in so many unhealthy female friendships that you do have that in your head where you're like, I bet they're talking. And it's, no.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
Yeah. Claudia, too. I always think about Claudia.
Oh, yeah. Claudia's great,
Love Claude.
What is something that you like that most people don't? And conversely, what is something most people like that you don't?
I got a lot of quirky shit that I like.
Same.
But I don't know. Could you guys think of anything?
Oh, I already... From what I like that other
Jess?
people don't?
That you don't like that other
Oh, I know what it is. Taylor Swift.
Oh, I thought you were going to say live music.
Oh, that too.
You hate live music. This girl, yeah, we're in
there is
Nashville. We got a layover in Nashville, and she's like, I don't want to listen to live music.
There's a time and a place for live music, okay?
At a bar that is advertising live music. Yeah.
But I don't like it if I'm at a restaurant on a Friday night trying to hang out with my friends and it's just loud music and I cannot
She was
hear.
overstimulated.
Listen, I cannot hear already. So when you get the loud music starting, I do get overstimulated. I cannot hear what's being said. I just sit there in silence because I can't hear. I start going, huh? What? So yes, you're right. I do hate live music.
She does hate live music.
I like concerts because, again, time and a place for everything.
Ooh, I got one for me.
Oh, go ahead.
I eat dinner for breakfast.
Yes, that is. That might also be your serial killer trait.
That would be my serial killer trait. I do. I eat dinner for breakfast. I'll eat breakfast, but it's hard. Like, when you can't eat gluten, you can't eat dairy, and you can't eat eggs. What the fuck are you supposed to eat for breakfast?
You're right. Yeah.
Dinner for breakfast.
Dinner for
you know
breakfast.
what I mean? You just shuffle around your meals.
And people do breakfast for dinner. Why not do dinner for breakfast?
Yeah.
And people will eat pizza for breakfast.
I'm one of them.
Yeah. See?
But like a hamburger, like a little pasta. I do like sauerkraut. But here's the deal, though. Sauerkraut is a probiotic. So
Is it now?
yeah, like if you literally had a coconut cult, this could be a full segment. You could do sauerkraut, coconut cult, sea moss, and that would like handle a majority of your nutrients. And just like it would help with your gut lining. Oh my god! And then if you followed it up with some bone broth.
This is somebody who's got zero problems with texture.
I'm like, that sounds like.
But like literally, I like that would be like the perfect lineup in the morning for health.
Yeah.
Coconut cult's your probiotic.
What is a coconut cult?
Coconut cult is a yogurt. It's like a probiotic yogurt, but you don't eat the whole yogurt. It's like a ton. It's active. It's alive. It's got a little tang to it.
Oh.
And you eat like a little.
It's alive.
A little tang.
They got great flavors.
They have good flavors.
They have great flavors.
The original.
Oof. Shoot, yeah. It was like have you ever had like tart, like sweet frog, like
Oh yeah.
yeah, but it's like that times 1,000. It's like very tart. It's
I
very
love tart though.
Yeah, you would probably
I
like
probably
it.
would like it.
See, I do too. Like I like a green apple, and I like whatever. But that's what I would say. Do you have anything else for you?
Anything that I like that other people won't like?
I love thrifting.
You know, I feel like probably. Let's see. I mean, spraying myself with perfume before bed.
That's so funny.
And I would even say, you know, maybe even my gaming, that I love gaming. That's not everyone's cup of tea, and I respect that.
Yeah.
But for me, like we've said, like how I will just shut off
Or being
at
even
night.
a girl that games. I feel like gaming is like so much more of a male
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
It's cool that you're a girl.
Yeah, and I wouldn't say I'm an expert. Like I said, I would want to become an expert in it. But
Here's the deal. She is an expert. What was that fucking game that you were playing?
Skyrim. Still playing it. Love it.
It is
Love
it is a blast to watch.
So
though.
much fun.
Like, and I just grew up watching my brothers play.
Yeah.
Different games.
Yeah.
But like, I could get lost watching this. All right, let me be clear. I'm not interested in being in a relationship with someone that plays video games.
I am.
But I love watching people play
And see,
them.
I grew up same thing
It would
because I
drive
have
me
three
nuts,
older
though,
brothers.
if you were like a gamer.
And to me, it's very nostalgic to do that. And then so whenever I started playing games when I was like younger, and then I really started up again a few years ago, I like it because I can shut off my head.
Sure.
That's the one time.
Unplugging.
And again, we talked about turning off our phones and everything. To me, I can just turn off my phone, put my phone away, and game, and just be out of my own head, and just be involved, especially open world games that I can just...
What's an open world game?
That is one where you, it's like a whole map that you can explore.
Like Risk.
Sure. I haven't played Risk in forever, so...
Like a board game.
Yeah.
You like take over the world.
So you can explore the entire world. Oh. You're not
a
limited.
Fake world, though.
Yeah, you're not limited to... You have to stay this way. Oh, and
you're just like, that's the ones when you like run around and you were like shooting at the things in the sky with the little boy.
Yeah, because whenever we were at the beach, I was playing God of War. That one is open.
Like, with the little boy.
Yeah, that one is open world, but it's more linear, where it's like it guides you to where you need to go.
Got it.
A lot of the open world games, especially Skyrim, you get free range of the entire map, and that you can just explore.
Do you have a map that it tells you where to go? Like where you can go?
Yeah.
And how would you know? Because you can't see it all.
So it's basically, and now I'm gonna get into some Skyrim stuff. It's basically that you, when you start, there's nothing on your map, and as you walk through the world, you can explore caves and stuff like that. Cities, they show up on your map, then you can fast travel to them.
Okay, we're gonna ask two.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Here's the first one. If there was a sandwich named after you, what would be on it?
Oh, I already know what would be on mine.
I'm ready.
It would be, obviously, like, a roll. This is, like, my... This is my go-to. This is my go-to. Obviously, it'd be bread.
What's so funny about it? It'd be a roll.
Bread.
Obviously a roll.
A roll.
Is that obvious? It'd be a roll.
So I would say,
my God.
This is my go-to order if I'm ordering a sub from somewhere, like whatever, like Wawa. A roll.
On a roll.
On a roll. Toasted with mayonnaise. Turkey.
Toasted. Okay.
Cheese. Cheese can either be cheddar, provolone.
White cheddar? Orange cheddar?
Doesn't matter. I'm good with either. Oh, is there... I didn't even know there was a preference. Or like a difference.
Tang, so you probably like white.
Okay, then so all right, little sharpness. Shredded lettuce and pickles. That's mine.
What's the meat?
Turkey.
Great.
Or a cheesesteak. Love a fucking cheesesteak.
All right, so here's my sandwich. That was my first job. I worked in a sandwich shop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you make the best sandwiches.
Meant to be. I made a sandwich one time. Every month we would make a new sandwich and we would name it something. And I made a sandwich one time. It was called the Kathy because that was my boss's wife. And it was like a big roll.
Roll.
It was a roll. And it had 2 hand-battered chicken tenders. Like we made the hand-battered chicken tenders.
I think you told me about this once. This sounds incredible.
Yes. And it was a piece of Swiss cheese and 2 of it was like a yin-yang. Like we yin-yang them together to fit in on a sandwich. And then it had coleslaw and Thousand Island dressing.
That sounds bomb. Did you toast the bread and stuff?
Of course.
Yeah. I'm telling you, a toasted roll just makes...
It does. Like on a chicken salad sandwich.
Oh, yeah.
It's got it holds it together better.
Yeah.
There's a nice little crunch to it.
I feel like
little buttery bites.
Even like lobster rolls, I feel like you gotta toast
the roll, which is gonna flatten it out a little bit in the center.
That's fine.
Well, do you just do it on the outside or do you do it on the inside too?
Both. I feel like you gotta do both.
I agree. Love your sandwich. All right. Last question. Who'd play you in a movie?
I already know this one.
Of course you do. She fantasizes about it.
No, the only reason I'm saying this is because I used to hear that this person kind of looked like me. I've heard that Emily Osment looks like me. Now I gotta look at. Wasn't I showing someone this at a bar? Yeah,
bad.
you. I was showing you.
So bad at like knowing their names. I'll know the face though.
She was in Hannah Montana.
Oh, the girl?
The friend.
Oh, that's so fun.
I've heard that she kind of looks a bit like me. Maybe
if her hair was dark.
Yeah.
Look at me straight on. I agree.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
You could put a
When
little
I went
picture
to
up here
when
on the
I
side.
went to college, I mean, obviously I've gained a few pounds since then, but when I
No
went to
one knows
college, when I went to college, I would actually hear that sometimes that I looked like Emily Osment. I was like, really?
Does it have to be someone that we'd pick that looks like us? Or just an actress that we really like?
You could just pick an actress
I
you
love
like.
Julia Roberts.
Oh, you would have Julia Roberts.
I love her.
So if we're going to do an actress that we just love, I'm going to pick Florence Pugh. I love her.
Carol likes her, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. I love Julia Roberts. I just love Julia Roberts. Pretty woman.
Yeah.
She just has...
She's that classic 90s.
Correct. Like, there's, like, an element that I feel like is, like... She's got an edge to her.
Sure.
She'll tell somebody.
Well, yeah. Did you ever hear about the shirt she wore once?
No.
So her current husband was married to someone else, and like he
while she was married to him.
So I guess they were interested in each other, and the wife wouldn't give him a divorce, and the wife's name was Vera, and so Julia Roberts would walk around with a shirt she literally made that said "Aloe Vera," like aloe vera, but aloe vera. Then she'd be like photographed wearing it.
She's a petty girl.
Yeah, she petty. I think she'd fit in with our friend group.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, I think
I just feel like she has an edge.
Yeah, she does.
And I think I would like her.
Especially,
she's very classy.
I feel like
she's got big hair too, so I could
but especially her as like Erin Brockovich, just getting shit done. I could absolutely see her playing you for sure.
And she like recites the numbers back off the top of her mind.
Yeah.
Such a good movie.
I've actually never seen the movie, but I know, like, I know about it.
Movie.
Yeah,
we didn't have a girly, comfy night.
Maybe that's another thing. Oh, I thought of another thing that I don't like that other people do. The Notebook. I know you're dying inside, aren't you?
No, you're okay.
She's like, we're no longer friends.
No. I see. Why for you?
I just don't think it's a healthy relationship.
It's not.
It's not at all. Why are we like fantasizing this relationship?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just not a fan of it. Yeah, it's toxic.
It's so toxic.
So toxic. And
like
I don't think we should be glamorizing
healed
it.
Recognizes that. What was his name? Glenn. What was the other guy's name? Glenn was the right pick.
Whatever the fiance's name. Something
Glenn,
like that.
Something like
Lon?
that. Lon.
Was it Lon?
Lon.
He was the better pick.
He was the better pick.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, because if I was fighting with
the heart wants what the heart wants, but
if I was fighting with someone that much, like the way that they fight, that's not healthy. So yeah, that's another one of mine that I don't like that other people do.
Sure. It pulls emotions out of people's bodies. For some reason, like, yeah, and I think it's just movies in general. It probably was done on purpose, but like there's that concept of that very passionate fighting and like the passionate whatever that's like love.
And I think a lot of people confuse that for love, and it's really not.
Yeah, like butterflies and just all this passion. Like that's
not healthy.
No,
getting older,
your body's telling you something. Yeah,
growing,
maturing,
and growing within yourself is realizing
it's not healthy.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
I
yes.
Got you. All right, we're gonna end this out with. Okay, I got something.
Sure.
You're on a date with a man. He's saying all the right things. He's the cutest guy ever. You love everything about him thus far. He does or says this, and you just get the ick. What is it?
Let's be Snapchat friends. No, here's the thing.
That's good.
I'm okay.
That's good.
I'm okay with that. It's just I don't want to be communicating solely on Snapchat.
You want him to have a Snapchat at 30-something years old?
No. I have a Snapchat solely because I can Snapchat my family, and we have like a family one where I can see my niece and nephew. Mm-hmm. That's pretty much it. I barely use Snapchat. But I do not need a 30-something-year-old man being like, let's add each other on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I don't know. That to me is just...
That's a great answer.
Like, let's add each other on Snapchat.
Answer.
So I don't ever have to text you again. I can just snap you. Like, no. Yeah. That's not communication.
Yeah.
That's not a means of communication. I had a situationship where it was solely through, through Snapchat. So, for 2 years. So,
she's biased.
just a little bit. My neck just snapped doing that.
Sorry, it was good for you. I would say mine would be...
Or do you want to split the check?
Or they just wait.
Yeah.
To see if you'll grab it. I won't be.
No. I am all
I won't
for
be.
a man paying for a date. Please.
That's the only option.
Yeah. Yeah.
If not, I'm confused.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I totally misunderstood what was happening
Yeah.
here. I didn't realize we were friends.
Literally.
I didn't
Splitting the
realize
check
we were
like
friends.
friends.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Thank you so much, Jess, for coming on. This
Thank
has been
you
a
for
blast.
having me. Yeah.
This was a long pod. I imagine we're going to split her into a couple as well. Or we're going to have to edit a lot out. We're going to have to edit a lot out. I think it will be one. We're probably going to have to edit a lot out.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for hopping on today. It was very
Thank you
fun.
for having me. This was so fun.
Good. And everybody check back into this episode in the next week or so. It'll be released. So thank you.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.